Why do some colonels forget they were once lieutenants who knew nothing? Colonel Vincent Reeves took command of our battalion in 2017. 28 years of service, chest full of medals, the kind of officer who'd forgotten what it felt like to be new. First week, he called a meeting with all the junior officers. 8 of us lieutenants crammed into his office. We were all fresh from training, maybe 6 months in the army. Reeves stood at the front, arms crossed. I'm seeing too many mistakes from you people. Poor planning, weak leadership, unacceptable performance. Lieutenant Quincy Lawson, the newest guy, raised his hand. Sir, could you give us specific examples? We'd like to improve. Reeves glared at him. If I have to explain every little thing, you shouldn't be wearing those bars. Figure it out. That's what officers do. The meeting lasted 15 minutes. Pure criticism, zero guidance. We left feeling confused and demoralized. My platoon sergeant, Curtis Brennan, pulled me aside afterward. Don't worry about the colonel. He's forgotten what it's like to learn. Things got worse. Reeves would give vague orders, then explode when we didn't execute them perfectly. Expected us to read his mind. Any question was treated as incompetence. Lieutenant Wade Fisher got destroyed during a briefing for asking how many trucks we needed for a convoy. You're asking me basic logistics? Did they teach you nothing at officer school? The junior officers started making mistakes because we were afraid to ask questions. Better to guess wrong than look stupid in front of Reeves. Then came the field exercise. Our battalion against another unit in a mock battle. Command post in the woods, radios crackling, organized chaos everywhere. I was assistant operations officer. My job was tracking unit positions on a map. Simple task, except nobody had explained the radio call sign system to me. Units kept reporting positions, but I didn't know which call sign matched which company. Started placing symbols randomly, hoping I'd figure it out. Reeves noticed immediately. Lieutenant, why is Alpha Company marked in 2 different locations? Sir, I'm having trouble matching call signs to units. His face turned red. This is basic radio procedure. How did you graduate officer school without knowing this? Before he could continue, our radios went dead. All of them. Complete communications blackout during the middle of the exercise. Reeves grabbed the emergency satellite phone, trying to figure out what happened. Turns out someone had accidentally switched our frequency. Easy fix, but nobody could remember the backup channel. That's when Sergeant Brennan found it. Old notebook in the communications truck. Page after page of handwritten notes. Call signs, frequencies, backup procedures, everything. Sir, whose notebook is this? Brennan asked. Reeves took it, flipped through pages. His expression changed. That's mine, from my first deployment in 1991. We all gathered around looking at the notes. They were incredibly detailed. Step-by-step instructions for procedures, diagrams with labels, questions written in the margins with answers filled in later. Lieutenant Reeves was quite the note-taker, Brennan said quietly. There was one page that caught my attention. Big letters at the top. Things nobody explained to me. Below it, a list of 40 items. Call sign systems, map symbols, radio procedures, all the basic stuff senior officers assume you know. Reeves stared at that page for a long moment. The radio chatter around us faded into background noise. I wrote that after my first field exercise, he said finally. Got screamed at by my battalion commander for not knowing things nobody had taught me. Swore I'd never let another lieutenant struggle like that. He closed the notebook, looked at all of us standing there. I've been doing to you exactly what was done to me, haven't I? Nobody answered. Didn't need to. Reeves fixed our radio problem using his old notes. Exercise continued without issue, but something had shifted. Next morning he called another meeting. Same office, same 8 lieutenants, but this time he brought his old notebook. We're going to spend every Monday afternoon going through this. Every question you have, no matter how basic, you ask it. No judgment, no criticism, just learning. Those Monday sessions became legendary. Reeves would tell stories about his own mistakes as a lieutenant, the time he saluted with his left hand, the convoy he planned without checking fuel levels, the briefing where he called the general by the wrong name. I've made every mistake you're afraid of making, he'd say. Survive them all, so will you. Wade asked him why he changed. Sir, you went 28 years. What made you remember now? Reeves tapped the notebook. I didn't remember. I forgot. That's the real answer to your question. Some colonels forget because nobody forces them to remember. 6 months later, our battalion had the highest junior officer retention rate in the division. Other colonels asked Reeves what his secret was. He'd just pull out that old notebook. I keep this on my desk now. Open to that page. Things nobody explained to me. Reminds me every single day. Last I heard, Reeves retired as a brigadier general. Still keeps that notebook. Still runs those Monday sessions at every command. And every new lieutenant gets assigned a senior officer mentor who has to bring their own old training notes to share. Reeves made it official policy. Turns out the best way to teach junior officers is to show them that even generals once needed help finding the bathroom.